You know how cats, because it would be one thing if cats just straight up ignored you. But cats don't do that. They let you know. They hear you. Like a cat will be like if you're over here, and you're like, Boots, Boots, and it's like, they just won't give you the respect of just the, it's just right here, 90-degree angle. I hear you. Well, do you want to look this way? I hear you. And that's it. And they don't even look. Sometimes a cat will come over, I feel like, and I feel like the cats, sometimes I've done this, I've gotten on my hands and knees and oh, here comes Boots, here comes the little kitty. I've never met Boots, but I know there's a cat named Boots, trust me. We don't come up with very creative names for our animals. I'm sure that there's some in here there's some people in here that have had animals named Kitty, Puppy, Gus, Baxter, come on, I know the names. And so Boots is coming this way, and Boots will start walking towards you, and then he just cuts to the left. It's like, cat, I give you shelter, I give you food, I give you a box where its sole purpose is to hold your crap. And I allow this, and I will touch it with my hands and clean it up. And you can't even effing come to me and let me pet you? And the cat's just like, you nailed it. It's like, cats are so rude. But then there are those cats that are really, really pretty groovy. The ones that act like dogs, very rare. And so it's like the Fifth Element, super rare. And so, did you see that video of that dog that was attacking the boy and the cat came? Yeah. That, for a split second I was like, cats are cool. Just for that. But then I was like, just that cat. I like cats, I love cats. I have no problem with cats. But dogs are just I think the reason we like dogs is because we're really insecure. We need that animal that is like, oh my God, he's home! Yes! 1,000 years in the cave of wonders! And so, you need those animals, we need that love of these animals to where it's they rely on us so much. Because it's so strange. We need, these animals are 100% rely on us. That's it. If we don't care for them, they are dead. And we need that because I think some of us, we like that ability of I could kill you. But I love you. But I love dogs because they just want to make you happy. They're so sweet. I mean, you could cover them in molten lava and they'll still love you. They'll still come to you too. You can punch them in the face. They'll still love you. You can rip their tail off, like you're pulling a grape from a vine. They'll still come to you. You could mock them with their tail that you've just ripped off. They'll still love you. Cats, they're too healthy. They're you hurt me, and I'm creating personal boundaries, and I'm not going to engage in this anymore. You're well, that's not fun. But then when a dog's sure, here we go, you're holding my kidney in your hand, but I love it. And so I think we love dogs. But what's always funny to me is that dogs are pure love, pure emotion. They can't lie to you. Even when a dog tries to lie, they're not good at it. You ever try to play catch and then the dog's kind of he's prepping to come try to get you, and he's just you see it coming. They can't even lie properly. They're just so sweet. Dogs are just pure energy of love, and it's so awesome. I think it's infectious. You love it. And that's why a lot of times my mom and dad would just end up talking about the animals because the love had to come from somewhere. She's on her third husband. But that's okay. He's a great guy. Terrell Juice, I call him. He looks like Gandalf. He's got facial hair and long gray hair. It looks like Gandalf. He's a wizard. He's a wizard with cars. He knows how to fix. He knows how to do things with cars. I don't even what are you doing? I know how to turn it on, and I can shift it, and I can turn the lights on. But It's just, so yeah, but I had dogs growing up. Oh, I love having little pups. And well, that's gonna be a horrible story. I won't tell that. That's just gonna bring everybody down. So will that dog story. All my dog stories end in tragedy, so we won't go there. I was thinking about it. I was like, well, one's kind of epic, but still bad. Anyway, and same with cats. Yeah, never mind. So, what bugs me about dogs is the fact that, like, we have these birds, these ridiculous, like, I love birds too, I love all animals. We have these birds that live 50 years, and then your favorite dog gives you about 10. It's like, what happened there? Like, when they were passing out lifespans, were dogs just asleep, and they're like, what? Yeah, I'll take that one on the left. It was like 10 years, that's it. And some of those dogs, you know, I guess what's the longest, like 15 years? Since they're about 15, 16 years, they start to get the lumps and they're crawling, and then they need to, you know, the pens and things like that. It's sad. See, I told you I wasn't going to say it's that sad, this is sad. My uncle had a dog named Shiner, who I loved. Yes, after the beer, named after the beer. And so, sweet, sweet golden retriever. No, a lab, golden lab. That's it. Retriever's the long hair, right? A lab. And he lived about 15. And I loved this dog, because I remembered this dog when he was a puppy. And every time, you know, I would go to see him, because my uncle kind of raised me. My mom always promised me a dog, and she never got me one. Always promised me a dog. Like when she would take me out of schools and we would move to another state or whatever. She goes, well, I'll get you a dog when we move to the East Coast. Blah, blah. We moved to the East Coast. I'm sitting there on my bed. I'm like, what's missing? She's like, bed. She's like, oh no, besides that, a dog. And so she didn't give me a dog. And so I loved Shiner. And so when he was getting older, they're like, I think we're going to have to put him down. And I said, okay. Well, and they live in Texas. And I said, when you're going to do that, I'm going to fly in. And I want to be there for that. Even though it's sad, I want to be there to see Shiner go down. And so they said, okay. And so some time passed, and I'm like, Shiner should be dead. I'm going to call them and see what's up. And so I called them and I said, is the appointment set? I mean, I'm sitting here looking at Priceline.com, and I'm going to buy a ticket. When should I do it to come see Shiner get put down? And they go, oh, we already did it. And I'm like,
Love them.
and I said, Aunt Patty, I told you to tell me when you were going to kill that dog. And so I go over to their house, and there's a box on the fireplace that has the ashes. So I had to get the ashes out and recreate the entire. No, I didn't. Like, what is he doing? I'm putting like an IV in the ash, shape its little ash arm. Just put my lab coat on, pretend I'm a vet. But yeah, but that upset me. So I haven't had a lot of, like, it's not like I've brought bad luck to the dogs, just bad luck happens to them. I'm the cooler for dogs, apparently. But oh, I love puppies. I can't have one right now on my schedule because the dog would die. Because I'm always traveling. In fact, it would be like the type of thing where it's like, okay, Bruce, I'm going to open up 7 cans of food, you eat 1 a day. Okay. But are you lying to me, Bruce? No. But, so I would love, I can't say that. Well, I guess I can. I play a dog in an upcoming thing, so that was really fun. He's a bully, but he's still nice.
He's a bully, but he's still nice.
To the people in his gang.
Okay.
That is some tasty water. Yum. It's got just enough gin in it. That's a water derivative, by the way. That's what I call it. That's what we call it in the science world. But anyway, do you guys have questions? Any questions? Yes. Good to see you again.